With the Saturdays and Forever Is Over. I'm Alex.
I'm Lucy.
All right, so last Tuesday I was invited to spend some time with Pink backstage before her Funhouse gig in Nottingham. It was one of the final gigs she's doing in the UK this year, before the stadium tour rocks into the UK next summer. Now I went into this tiny little room where she was waiting to talk to me.
What was the room like? Did you have it all decked up?
It was it was just a normal kind of room.
So she had no drapes,
it wasn't a
no candles.
Room. It was kind of like a holding room.
But still, they could. I mean, they knew you were coming. They could have done it up.
It was a wee bit echoey. You can hear actually the support act Mudbone playing in the background of part of this interview.
So it wasn't ray gun this time round?
No ray gun, no. They've been kicked to the curb.
Ooh. What was she wearing?
She was wearing a questionable beige gilet. And black leggings. She was literally going to go on stage in 30 minutes.
Did they show off her very toned, muscly legs?
No, because she was sat on a chair with her legs crossed and just kind of huddled up. She wasn't too well. Actually.
Was she not?
No, she was a bit poorly.
Is that why you've got a cold now?
No.
He hasn't really. Did she have nice makeup on?
Yep, she looked good. She looked great. Hair looked great. She looked amazing. She was everything you'd expect her to be. The most shameful, well, not shameful, because I'm going to admit it now. I'm a massive Pink fan.
We know,
and have always been a massive Pink fan since the first album, Can't Take You Home.
And since you started on this show, your main aim this year has been to interview Pink.
Or to meet Pink, at least. Yeah. So I actually went into the room, saw her, and went, "Hi, I love you." Same.
Do you know what, though? I don't feel so bad for doing that to Robbie Williams now.
Yeah, no. Touché.
We're equal. High five, dude.
Even Stevens. Are you ready for Pink on In Demand?
Yeah, let's do it.
This is In Demand.
This is In Demand, backstage on the Funhouse tour with the lady who's been the soundtrack to my life for the last 10 years. This is the highlight of my year. Pink, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks.
How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks.
You're a bit under the weather.
Little under the weather, but I'm okay.
But fighting on.
Yeah.
Because you're a trooper.
Yeah.
And it's understandable that you'd be under the weather.
Happened
because
after a year.
I was going to say 156 dates this year. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
How do you keep the energy going, man?
It comes and goes. Right now, there's a couple people on the road that are a little under the weather, so we're kind of, when we pass each other in the hallway, we punch each other, and it makes us feel better.
Yeah? So it's a good team.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you love it here in the UK, and the fans love you as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Do you always get a great response wherever you go?
Yeah, I mean, always positive. No one ever tells me mean things.
No, I saw
Which is good. I know there's some people
saw the show earlier this year, and it's the 4th time I've seen you live.
Oh.
But brilliant. And this time around, I think the fans were more with you, which must be an incredible feeling.
Well, yeah, sometimes I'm confused. I know the first time that people see the show, it can be somewhat overwhelming and exhausting even, because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Usually around the second time they see the show, it starts to make sense, and so sometimes I'm like, why are they just standing there looking at me? And then, because there's so much going on that they don't know where to look.
But it's always been something that you've been passionate about, putting on an amazing show for your fans, isn't it?
Yeah, there's something about this show, energetically for me, it takes it all out of me, but in a good way. It feels really good. Like I can pour all of myself into it, and there's a time to talk, there's a time to laugh, there's a time to cry, there's a time to take a breath, there's a time to not breathe. It's kind of all over the place. We've got opera and ballet and scary funhouse circus, trapeze and rock and roll and acoustic, and it's just kind of all over the place.
So 2 million ticket sales, that's nearly $60 million apparently.
Yeah, that's what they say. I laugh every time I see that. Like, really? I got $60 million? I'm going to call my manager and see where the rest of it went then.
Where's my check?
Yeah.
That would be my first question.
So that's how much we made, huh?
Yeah, where's it all going? Someone's pocket, that's for sure. And next year you're going to come back to the UK and do these stadium dates, which will be the first time ever.
First time ever.
What will be new about the show at that point?
Totally different set list, thank God.
Yeah? You thought of it?
Well, the good part is that even though some of this show is very regimented, obviously the stunts all have to be in the same songs, but I always try to keep a bit of the show I can change up the set list when we do get bored of it, because, after 150 shows, it's like, really? This song again?
Which song do you never get tired of?
Wow. I guess Family Portrait.
Yeah?
I've been singing it the longest, and I'm always able to just go right back to it.
Is that the one you're most proud of as well? Because I get the feeling that probably Dear Mr. President is something that's quite close to your heart as well.
Dear Mr. President is close to my heart. I was a lot angrier about those lyrics 4 or 5 years ago when the song was written. Actually, I've heard from a lot of reviewers lately that it's outdated and I shouldn't perform it anymore. But
oh no,
I let the audience decide.
Yeah.
I let them decide between Crystal Ball and Dear Mr. President, and overwhelmingly, obviously, they don't like Crystal Ball that much because they want to hear Dear Mr. President. But we always try to switch up, like Get the Party Started, for instance. How many times can you sing that song?
Yeah.
And we just try to switch it up musically. Like this tour's inspiration was kind of a more rock and roll version. Last time was a little bit more disco-y. Mm-hmm. We just try to switch it up.
Do you think there's an element of the world that's changed for the good since you wrote Dear Mr. President? Are you happier with the world?
I am happy for now. Well, I've been in Europe for the entire time that Obama's been our president. I was happy that he was elected. I am one of those few people that realize it's going to take time to fix this world.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of not where all the Republicans in America are right now, complaining with their feet up on a desk somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
that's
but my friend brought up a really good point: is that whether you like your leader, your prime minister, your president or not, you still should always question them. So I guess Dear Mr. President in that way is still relevant.
This is In Demand.
So there you have it, part 1 of what happened when Alex met Pink on In Demand.
Jealous
Yeah,
much?
Yeah, totally jealous. In fact.